Welcome to Plains, Georgia, the hometown of the 39th President of the United States of America. Jimmy Carter was born in this small town on October 1st, 1924. His wife, Rosalind Smith Carter, was also born here, August 18th, 1927. They were married at Plains Methodist Church on July 7th, 1946.
Earl Carter, President Carter's father, was a prominent businessman, farmer, and community leader. He was elected to the Georgia House of Representatives in 1952, a seat that I now hold. Plains in the 1890s and 1880s was a prominent agricultural community. With its fertile soil and access to rail, its crops were taken to market, and the economy was based on agriculture. Today, because of President Carter and his success in the White House, Plains has become a tourism destination. Today, agriculture is being replaced by tourism as the economic engine that drives this community. Today, thousands and thousands of people come through Plains to see where the 39th President of the United States and the First Lady grew up, went to school, and molded them to be world leaders that they are.
When I left the White House, I had an opportunity to do many things. Offers to go other places and live. I was offered the possibility of being the president of 2 large universities in the South, but we never did have any doubt, my wife and I, that we wanted to come back to Plains. Her family has been here in this neighborhood since 1833. My family came just a few years later. So our ancestors are here, our land is here, which we still own. Our church is here, the school we went to is still in Plains, our neighbors are here, our kinfolks are here. And I never have had any handicap in living in this small town, because now we have projects for the Carter Center in more than 70 nations in the world, 35 of which are in Africa. And I can handle those affairs just as well from Plains as I could from Atlanta or anywhere else, with the modern day communications with email and faxes and telephones and so forth. So Plains has not been a handicap for us ever. In fact, it's given us a very stable and delightful place to live, with neighbors that that are friendly to us, things that are stable in our lives like our church and our worship. So we came to Plains because it was the best place that we knew of in the world to live.
When President and Mrs. Carter returned to Plains in 1981, their hometown, they immediately set out to preserve the history of their community and work towards historic preservation. Here, you can walk in their footprints. Not everyone will be a world leader, but everyone can make a difference. Everyone can be a good citizen and work to help improve the lives of others. As we step back in time and look to the future, I want each of you to work on how you can improve your community and how best you can be a good citizen.
The Jimmy Carter National Historic Site consists of 3 sites that you can visit. They include the Plains High School, where President and Mrs. Carter attended classes and graduated from, the train depot, which served as the 1976 campaign headquarters, and the Jimmy Carter Boyhood Farm, where Jimmy Carter was raised in the community of archery about 2 miles outside of town. About 2 blocks past the city park, you will find the Carter residence. Along the way, there will be a split rail fence on the right side of the road, along with a wayside exhibit. The Carter home is closed to the public and is protected by the Secret Service. As you walk past the park, you will see the Plains Methodist Church, where President and Mrs. Carter were married July the 7th, 1946.